looks like he's just really enjoying life right now. Like, I don't even want to move him. He's just so serene. It has happened to me several times where I've told somebody that I write, that I'm an author, and they ask a little bit more about it, and I tell them that I write on Wattpad, and they kind of like give me the side eye, as if I'm supposed to be embarrassed about it. I think that writing online sort of has this negative reputation, and it really shouldn't. So to fit in with the new year, I am here to give you a video all about why in 2022 you should start writing on Wattpad. So let's just jump right into it with what I think is the most obvious reason of the bunch, that on Wattpad you get honest feedback and criticism. If you're looking for totally unbiased opinions on your work, Wattpad is a fantastic place to get it. There are readers on there of all different types, you know, from all different backgrounds, ages. Every type of person that you could imagine is probably out there on Wattpad. You have the potential to get feedback from a wide audience. You know, it's different than just sharing your manuscript with your friends or your family, because these people don't know you, they're not going to hold back, and they have a lot of different experiences in their life than you might have in yours, and can give different perspectives and views on your story. Feedback is really great for two very different purposes. The more exciting one is that it can really give you a boost of confidence. It can really help you believe in yourself when somebody, just some random person out there who has nothing to gain from you, tells you, I love this story, I love your writing, wow, your descriptions are great. Anything positive that they say, it goes right to your heart, and it really makes you feel like a writer. On the opposite end of that spectrum, if you get criticism or even a negative comment that is leaning more towards hate, both of these things can help you improve your writing, and they can also help you learn to deal with rejection or negative reviews that you might get in the future if you're planning to publish. Because if you look at book reviews sometimes, like, people don't hold back. Well, sometimes it can sort of seem like a negative that people don't hold back on Wattpad. I do feel like it's also important, because if I'm going to publish my works in the future, I have to learn to deal with people's unfiltered opinions. The second reason why you should publish on Wattpad this year is because it is a great place to build an audience. I see it all the time, and I've actually gotten comments like this on my work, which is very flattering. Somebody reads something that they absolutely love on Wattpad, and they ask the author, you know, when can I have this physically? When are you going to publish this? If you are planning to be a published author in the future, whether that's traditionally or self-publishing, having an audience that knows you from Wattpad is a great thing to have. I'm confident that if I were to publish now, I have people who would buy my works just because they've already read it on Wattpad and they know that they like it and that they support me. It's given me personally the confidence to believe that I actually can self-publish someday. Because not only are these people being supportive and wonderful, but it gives me hope that other people who have not discovered my works yet would be willing to buy them and give them a chance, because apparently people like them. So if you're somebody like me who sort of lacks in confidence sometimes, you know, maybe you get bouts of imposter syndrome, the audience and support that can come from Wattpad is like a wonderful antidote for that. Also, if you are planning to publish someday, and especially self-publishing, obviously editing is a huge part of that, and beta readers are a very important part of that process, so Wattpad is a great place to find beta readers. Whether it's people who are just big fans of the genre that you write in, or it's people who are just big fans of your writing in general, both of these make great beta readers, and the more time that you are on Wattpad, the more likely you are to find people who would really want to be one of your beta readers. You know, not just somebody who you ask and you feel kind of guilty about asking, but, you know, people who would offer it to you if they knew that you were looking for that. The third reason that you should join Wattpad in 2022... Wait a minute, did I say 2021 before? I hope not. The third reason why you should join Wattpad in 2022 to share your writing is because, simply put, it is fun. Wattpad, in my opinion, has a great community. As far as social media goes, it's pretty much the most pleasant community that you could ask for. You know, it's definitely not the toxic environment that can be found on like TikTok and Instagram. It's a lot more of a community than that, I would say. There's a mutual respect that is had between readers and writers that isn't really found on other platforms, like between somebody who makes a TikTok video and the people in their comments who just say whatever the heck they want to say. Obviously, you will get some outlandish comments every now and then, but for the most part, it's just a really nice place to be on the internet. It's so fun to interact with your readers and the people who just enjoy your work. And not only that, but you get to read other people's work and see how other writers your age or, younger than you or older than you are working on their projects, the type of things that they're interested in, their writing styles. There's just a whole ton of different things to explore on Wattpad. You get to make friends with people who share your passion for writing and reading. And people who really care about your work and who are going to be honest with you about what they think of it. If you're looking for advice on your writing, I think that really Wattpad is like the place to ask for it. I know that me personally, I have grown so much since I first joined Wattpad, and I owe a lot of that to all my readers and commenters who have just given me their honest thoughts throughout the years. I've made a lot of friends through Wattpad, people who I can just talk to about writing, and people who understand what it's like to hope that someday you'll make it as a writer. And of course, seeing your stories grow over the years in reads, votes, comments, it's very motivating and it's just fun to watch. It's fun to see which stories do better, where readers really get caught up in the story, what kind of reactions they have to scenes that you were really excited to write. It's just fun, period. That's all I can say about it. And my final reason why you should join Wattpad in 2022 is because of the opportunities that Wattpad presents to its writers. Wattpad is bigger now than ever before, and I think you can see that if you just pay attention to media and see, look at what After became. Look at what The Kissing Booth became. These are stories that originated on Wattpad, that started out with a Wattpad audience and a Wattpad author. There's the Wattpad Stars program, there's Wattpad Books, Wattpad Paid Stories, and Wattpad Studios. There are a lot of potential opportunities that can be presented to you if you start writing on Wattpad. Clearly, it has been the start of a very successful career for many other authors out there, so why couldn't it be for you? So if you are a writer, or maybe your New Year's resolution is to start writing or start sharing your writing, start getting feedback on your writing, maybe look into getting some beta readers to start your self-publishing journey, whatever the case may be, joining Wattpad in 2022 is a great choice to make. Next week, I'm going to be talking all about the things that I would do differently if I was joining Wattpad in 2022, so stick around for that video, maybe hit the subscribe button, like this video if you found it helpful, leave me a comment, and let me know what projects you are excited to share on Wattpad in 2022. Personally, I will be continuing to share my romance series that I've been working on, and maybe, perhaps, a young adult project, if I can fit it in, and maybe some poetry if I get brave enough to start posting that. I'm working up to it, because I'm very much an amateur. But yeah, those are my plans for Wattpad in 2022. Let me know yours, and I hope that I will see you in the next video.